Gateway Burners. I'm sure most of you have been to a circus or a festival at one point where you've seen someone seeming to eat fire or waving it around while dancing. Well, there's actually an entire organization of people who can do that and much more. The group I'm going to talk to you about today is called Gateway Burners. I'm able to present this information with you today because my mom is actually one of the people in charge of this organization, and I've done personal research on Gateway Burners. In my speech today, I'll be talking about the background of Gateway Burners, what Gateway Burners do, and how you can get involved with Gateway Burners. First, I'm going to talk about the background of Gateway Burners. Gateway Burners is a group of people brought together through culture and the arts of Burning Man. From a phone call with burner Carrie Goodson, she informed me it started out with a group of people in the St. Louis area who regularly attend a large event called Burning Man. Burning Man stated on the Burning Man website, it started on a beach in San Francisco in 1986, and now today has thousands who gather in Black Rock Desert for 1 week out of the year. When at Burning Man, a person can wear what they want, express themselves how they want, and greet people with a hug in this experimental community. Burning Man events are held all over the world, including the U.S., Tokyo, South Africa, and many other places. The specific group, Gateway Burners, started to develop the culture and arts derived from Burning Man. They began to exist by supporting local people who were already doing things locally in St. Louis. But they wanted to host their own events in St. Louis. Gateway Burners wanted to build something new and do something local that people could afford to attend. So in 2007, Gateway Burners became formalized. In 2010, they began to receive funding to fulfill their goal of supporting the art and the critical community of culture. Next, let's look at what it is Gateway Burners do. Fire is a huge cultural icon of Burning Man, culture in general. Gateway Burners fit their name very well. They like to play with fire. You can guarantee that there's going to be an event held at least every Saturday where you can spin fire or just talk about events. They call these burns. But there are also lots of other opportunities for fire and art. They do acts such as fire spinning, organize creative devices, and even make wooden sculptures out of pipes to burn with propane gas. In an interview over the phone with President of Gateway Burners, Laura Barkley, tells me they like to refer to them as flame poofers, that they go poof poof up in the air. The term flamethrowers is avoided because it tends to scare people. Costuming is also a large part where people dress up how they wish or not. Laura tells me anything can happen as far as people's expressions go. They also do other things such as belly dancing, and they have aerialists. Gateway Burners also stick by 10 principles. Radical self-expression is a huge principle. Stated on Gateway Burners' website, radical self-expression arises from the unique gifts of the individual. No one other than the individual or a collaborating group can determine its content. It is offered as a gift to others. In the spirit, the giver should respect the rights and liberties of the recipient. The Burners strive to uphold all 10 principles, which are the core in all of their burning events. Lastly, I'm going to talk about how you can get involved with the Gateway Burners. Gateway Burners has a website as well as a Yahoo group and Facebook group that tells you what's happening within the community, plans for future burns, fundraisers, and contact email addresses. Not only can you become involved through their online resources, but they also have weekly meet and greets that have been happening since 2003, where you can just go to Fire Spin or talk about events. I got information on one website, on their Facebook page, on a fundraiser they take part in once a year called Fire and Ice, that they take part in with archery actors, where they both get together at a hackerspace. They use as a storage, planning area, etc. They make things with dry ice, and of course they do things with fire. To finish up today, I talked about the background of Gateway Burners, what they do, and how you can become involved with Gateway Burners. In one of the 10 principles, radical inclusion says that anyone can be part of a burn. They welcome and respect the stranger with no prerequisites in their community.